Hi guys, since the beginning of the year I have been able to use up quite a few products that I had around, and I also decided to get rid of quite a few products that had just gone bad or just wasn't working for me. And these are all products that I've been collecting since January to April, and there is over £400 worth of product. I'm going to show you guys the items that I managed to completely use up first, and I will give you the total of all of those products, and then we'll move on to the other products that I ended up just getting rid of. First one that I managed to use up was the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Clay Rebalancing Conditioner. I really love this line of shampoo conditioner. I still have the shampoo, and I think I've been through one of each before. It's a great one if you struggle from having oily root with a little bit of dandruff and then really dry ends. Another shampoo that is great if you do experience dandruff is the Body Shop Ginger Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. This is a huge bottle and it's lasted me such a long time. I actually tended to rotate between using this and another shampoo, so I wouldn't use this every time I washed my hair, but it smells really nice and it just made my hair feel so clean and so soft. I have the Liz L Cleanser and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser, and this is something that I have used up multiple times. I think in my last empties video I actually showed one of these. It's a great cleanser. I don't currently have any more in my collection. I will probably repurchase it at some point, but I have quite a few cleansers that I need to get through for the time being. I managed to use up a Dermalovka Overnight Clearing Gel. This is one of my favourite spot treatment products, but I do find that I have to go quite a long period of not using it for then it to start being effective again. So since using this bottle up, I won't be repurchasing this anytime soon. I have a few other products that I'm really enjoying using at the moment. I have the Neutrogena Lip Balm and an eye cream here from Balance Me. This is the Wonder Eye Cream. I actually got this from the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar. A boring one that I have is a Dove deodorant. This is the Invisible Dry, and I have repurchased this. It's not my favourite deodorant, but for some reason it's always one that I end up going back to. I also managed to use up 2 Anastasia Brow Wizzes. I don't know where the other one is, but I wrote down that I'd managed to use up 2, so here's one. This is in the shade Dark Brown, and I think in total I've used up 3 or 4 of these now. We'll probably go back to this brow pencil, although it's quite expensive, but it is just one of my favourites. It's got one of the best formulas, and the shade match of Dark Brown just works really well for me. I have 2 concealers. We've got the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in the shade 10 Ivory. I repurchased this and I'm currently using it. And this one again is a repurchase. This is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age, the Eraser Eye Treatment and Concealer. And this is in the shade Brightener, and it's just a pink corrector for underneath the eyes. Like I said, I've repurchased both of these and both are currently in my day-to-day routine. I have managed to use up 2 of the mini MAC Fix Pluses. I've got a lavender scent and just one of the originals. I only got into Fix Plus recently, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it and I am going through it so quickly, so I really need to slow down with how much I'm using because these aren't cheap. I've recently really enjoyed mixing a illuminating primer or some sort of product in with my moisturiser, and I managed to use up the Benefit That Girl Brightening Face Primer by mixing it in with my moisturiser, and I just absolutely love the effect. I've still been doing it since using this up with different products in my collection. If you watch any of my Project Pan videos, then you would know that I managed to use up my MAC Syrup lipstick. I'm really excited to have that done. It's still one of my favourite MAC lipsticks, but it's really old and I've got so many other lipsticks currently in my collection that if I do want to repurchase this, I will probably have to wait about 500 years before I can even justify buying another lipstick. I've also managed to use up the Body Shop Honey Bronzer. It's so good seeing all of this pan in this product because it literally took me forever, and the same goes for Tarte Exposed. Show you quickly. Although most of this actually did end up falling out onto the floor and just smashing into the carpet, I did manage to take a pan on it, but yeah, that is an empty product. The last product that I completely used up is from Becca, and this is a Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight in the shade Opal. There's like a tiny bit of product around the top, but honestly I can't get it out and I couldn't get the stopper out either. So I ended up writing everything down that I managed to use up and the total value came to £237.15, which is so much. I'm so happy that I've managed to use up this much makeup, skincare, haircare, everything so far this year. I've already started collecting even more empty products, literally can't keep on top of it. But now it's time to go through the other products that I'm getting rid of due to their age or just not really being that much of a fan of them anymore. And this is another big total. So unfortunately I am getting rid of 2 more Lizelle skincare products. I've got the Instant Boost Skin Tonic and the Gentle Face Exfoliator, and they've had a lot of use out of them. There's not that much product left, but unfortunately they are past their expiration date. A skincare range from The Body Shop that I really love is the Vitamin E line. This is the Sinking Moisture Sleeping Mask. I absolutely love this and I'd used so much of it, but there's quite a lot in here, and unfortunately I just never got around to using it all up, and it's definitely something that I will probably go back to in the future. Another product from that line was the Overnight Serum in Oil. Unfortunately I didn't get that much use out of it. I was busy using up some other oils that I had. Another product that I have from The Body Shop is the All-in-One Insta Blur Primer. I really liked this, but it's just started to kind of crumble up on my skin and wasn't working the same way that it did before. Another primer that it was time to get rid of was from Makeup Forever, which is so disheartening because these are really pricey. This is the Step 1 Skin Equalizer Primer, so it's a green primer meant to help counteract any redness that you may have in your skin. There's probably about half this left, which is so frustrating, but I found that it didn't really do anything for my skin. Makeup Forever have lots of different primers, so there might be one that appeals to you. Now I don't know how you guys feel about this or if you can relate to me, but I honestly cannot understand how people actually manage to use up mascaras. I don't think I've ever actually managed to use up a whole mascara. They go a little bit dry, but it's normally I've having to throw it away because it's like probably expired than actually me throwing it away because it's used up. I don't know about you, but honestly it baffles me how people actually say they've used up mascaras where I know that I've never done that. But a mascara that I know has to go is the L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic Mascara. I actually repurchased this because I was missing it. My lashes were not looking the same without this mascara. I am also getting rid of the Smashbox Photo Finish Lash Primer. I'm pretty undecided in general how I feel about lash primers. I still don't believe that they really do anything, but I used this for a little bit and then I just got bored, so I decided to get rid of it. But I did actually just purchase the L'Oreal Paradise Lash Primer, so I'm currently giving that a go. We have a beauty blender here. This is the Beauty Blender Pro, by far the best beauty blender or beauty sponge. Yeah, unfortunately you do have to throw away these guys every now and again as well because this is really old. A product that unfortunately didn't work for me was the Percy & Reed Smooth, Sealed and Sensational Volumizing No Oil Oil. I prefer the Moroccan oil. I have an Ojon like hair serum oil type thing that I prefer, so yes, this one unfortunately is going. I have a couple of nail polishes which are nowhere near empty, and if you watch my project polish, which has only actually gone up although it started at the beginning of the year, I've talked about why I'm getting rid of these 3 nail polishes. I have 4 of the Colourpop Super Shock shadows, and these were from a Kathleen Lights quad that she had done with them a couple of years ago now, and unfortunately these have just gone bad. I did hit pan on this one shade called Blaze. I also am getting rid of the L'Oreal Moto Mauve Extraordinaire Liquid Lipstick Lip Gloss type product. They don't make these anymore, so it is well overdue to get rid of. And then I have a couple of more products that again were in previous project pans. I have the Urban Decay eyeliner in the shade Stag. For me, I've used up so much from the eyeliner. I mean, this was a mini eyeliner anyway, but to have used up, you know, this amount of it is so impressive for me. Again, for other people you'll be like, what? That's so much product left. But it's just really old, and I am getting rid of the Dervish lip pencil from MAC. This is the most I've ever used up of a lip liner that I've had to sharpen, but I have so many other lip liners in my collection. This was drying out quite bad and was just really old. And the total value for the amount of product that I've had to declutter came to £206.68. All in all, in this empty video, I have used up £443.83 worth of product, which is literally crazy to think about. I'm so glad that I actually worked out the values of each product. It was kind of a little bit more of an eye-opener for me, and hopefully there's even more items that I've completely managed to use up. Any products that had kind of expired, I tried to chuck into this video, so hopefully from now on in my future empty products videos the products will actually be completely empty. But that is it from me today. I hope to see you guys in the next video.